Bangladesh is also, we are seeing that 117 is the private university, though already started 107. But the public university is 55 plus. So it's considered that Bangladesh is private university double. So again, what should be our best practices? First of all, thank you very much. And definitely it's a good opportunity for both academicians, how we should work together. I think Shatam Rai Chaudhary is already giving some of the indication. And I hope that everyone will agree with me that both of the two countries have a lot of similarity in culture, in heritage. And you know this, almost we are, before 1947, we are in the same country. So considering the India, I'm sure there are 140 crore, and considering the Bangladesh 18 crore people, and India, if we consider that almost every 1.3 million people have the one university, and Bangladesh is slightly better because for 1.1 million, Bangladesh also has a one university. I think more than private is also India is private is 568 plus minus, but Bangladesh and public is less than 568, that is 500 plus. Bangladesh is also, we are seeing that 117 is the private university, though already started 107. But the public university is 55 plus. So it's considered that Bangladesh is private university double. So again, what should be our best practices? And as Shatam Rai Chaudhary has already mentioned, because if you consider that India, globally they are making the very good position in the ranking, in the academic arena. If you go to the Harvard, if you go to the Stanford, a lot of the prominent universities, we are finding a lot of the Indian professors dominating these sorts of universities. So definitely in context of Bangladesh, of course, there is a few professors also. They are also creating a lot of impact in the overseas country. But the number, or if you consider the ratio, that definitely the India is far away from Bangladesh. Again, Bangladesh private university culture is started in 1992. But is honestly speaking, I think the 2010, our real amendment is done by the present government. When they came to the power, they already did the amendment of the Private University Act. So in context of the Act, 2010 is really giving a lot of the right direction of how the private university will be started. So now we need to follow these two countries, as I already mentioned, the culture, how we should follow the Indian development, because India in global ranking, not only their position, the global ranking is a very good position, at the same time, their placement is unbelievable good. I hope that everyone in the world, all top 500 company, I think the maximum CEO is dominating, or the first or second tier people are dominating by the Indian people. So their education system is unbelievable good. And every time they are already developing the policy. So I love to share one of the example. Before 7 years or 8 years back, I shared in India one conference about the skill bank. The academic bank of credit of the skill bank. I shared in 8 years or 7 years back. I'm very surprised. In that seminar, one of the vice chancellors took this idea and she sent me mail asking my presentation. And when this parliament is enacted this skill bank idea in the Indian government, she sent me the mail that your idea is implemented in Indian parliament. So that is the beauty of the India, because they always looks after the changing mentality, growth mindset, and definitely the adaptable mentality. They always follow. That is one of the reasons I should say that we need to Bangladesh University continue to follow the Indian culture. And at the same time, you see, it is a common trend in Indian university. I hope that all of the Indian friends, those who are in front of me or sitting there, maximum university, they are now focusing on the industry. I think majority of the private university, the top CEO or the top level people are also coming from the industry. And they are either first tier, either the second tier. The industry people are moving to the academic to bridging the gap, and at the same time to implement the real field that what need to be developed our student mindset. And at the same time, the Z generation Z, I think now we are already educating, but the people are those who are coming as a faculty. I don't like to undermine faculty, because as a founder of the university, I always facing the trouble to change the mentality of the faculty. Because faculty need to be changed. Because they need to understand that whatever education they already learned from the university, if the same education they can provide to the present student, I think they cannot change the country. They cannot change the development of the economical backbone of the country. As Shatam Rai Chaudhary also mentioned, that through the educational backbone and the understanding with the Bangladesh and India, both of the educational culture, if we cultivate research and other things, I think business community is also getting the unbelievable benefit with the both of the partnership. Because the culture also, because the students, those who are running the student, say, before 1990, I was a student. So, whatever education I got in my university, I think after my starting my university graduation, I also follow the same trend. But maybe after visiting a lot of countries, slowly, I try to diversify my business area. So that is why I should say that it is one of the important factors that Indian university and Bangladesh university should jointly work together, especially the student exchange, mobility program, faculty exchange, joint research, we should be targeting for the development of the economical backbone of the both of the country. Because presently, if I'm not wrong, I think Bangladesh is one of the key partner of the economical transaction of the Indian economy. And at the same time, Bangladesh, there is plenty of people, those who are already top ranking for white collar job. I think the Indian people are doing in Bangladesh due to lack of our professionalism of our university's education system. So this is also one of the key area I should say. So while I'm visiting with the Indian university, I think a lot of universities, more than 100 universities I visited physically. A lot of partnership also we developed during this time. And every time I find that there is a industry people is present in the whole university. Few days back, I think one of the person I'm seeing the Jain University, when I meet with the founder, he told that because he's a pro-vice chancellor is coming from the industry. And when I'm talking with the pro-vice chancellor, I think Ishwara, I think I was very surprised because what wavelength I'm talking, his wavelength and my wavelength is same. So then I asked him, are you an academician? He told me, yes. I said, no. I'm sure that you are not an academician. Your background is from industry. Then he laughing, he told me, yes. I came from the industry. My chancellor chose me to change the culture of the university. The industry people need to come to the university. That's why he selected the right pro-vice chancellor. And even that, the founder has told me, if you like to meet with my vice chancellor, I think whether you should meet with my pro-vice chancellor. So then I realized that why he already insist me to talk with the pro-vice chancellor. So anyway, please, I don't like to undermine any academician. I just try to figure out it is the time to learn from our Indian friend, try to learn from the Indian university's culture, how they are already moving, how they are slowly, they already changed the whole country. Even just yesterday, I met with another founder of the Assam Downtown University. I'm very surprised because last 6 years I'm fighting with the government. Japan need lot of people. So please introduce Japanese language in our university education, if possible, free of charge. And I'm very surprised that Indian government took this initiative 1 year or 2 years back, the free of charge if any university student like to learn Japanese language. Why? They like to create the more impact in the Japanese market. Where 6 years, I personally fought with the government, but I failed. And then as a businessman, I should have stopped it. I started with one Japanese company jointly to teach the Japanese language. And luckily, more than 400 students I am sending to Japan until today. So it's only personal initiative we are just able to do it. But I'm quite sure the BUE, Dhaka University, lot of the public university, they have a lot of talented people, they are getting the opportunity to learn Japanese language free of charge with the help of the government. I'm quite sure that Bangladesh people can also bring a lot of foreign currency, which is our own backbone. Our economical backbone is period just earning the foreign currency. So anyway, I don't like to go to the lot because there is a lot of the panel discussion as Ujjwal Chaudhary has already mentioned. So lastly, I should say that all of this Indian university vice chancellor and the founder, those who already joined here, please try to find out the good partner from Bangladesh. It is a good opportunity for you because Bangladesh University is also eager to work with Indian University, and due to the lot of causes already you know about it. So I will humbly request that both UGC need to also work closely with pointing out in a lot of the component which already we mentioned. So lastly, I inviting all of these delegates from the India. Please, I know that you already fixed up some of them to visit our university, Daffodil International University. So we love to host you in tomorrow. So please join with us. Let's find out some of the ways and how we can work together and make our country is one of the proud country and producing the good students for the international standards so that our country's economical backbone also can follow the same trend of the India. Wish all of you good luck and thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.